All right, what's up, everybody? So, you guys may remember yesterday we had a problem with the windshield that we tried to put in the 63. Turns out it was the windshield that I had was from a convertible. So this is one of the benefits of having parts cars around. You know, I hated to do it, but I just went ahead and cut the glass out of this car. I ideally wanted to cut it out of this one, but if you look closely at this glass, it's got this delamination starting to happen around the perimeter, so wasn't the best option. But I wanted to do it to this car because this one's already kind of exposed to the elements. Really, not a lot in there that could be damaged. On the other hand, this one still has some good parts on the interior that will now be exposed to the elements. But hey, it is what it is, Got to keep the project moving, so that's what I did. I'm more than likely going to take this door glass too, because that's the other missing component in terms of glass from the other car. So that's where we're at with that. Sometimes you have to just make a judgment call on the fly to keep your project moving. I do have a friend who was putting some glass together for me, but I wasn't going to be able to get it until the weekend. And weather is changing here, etc. So every day that I wait is a potential problem for me. So here it is. This is the glass that came out of the parts car. Got that little tint stripe up top. I'm not a big fan of that, but whatever. I'm gonna roll with it. It needs to be cleaned up a bit. And actually, this one is not in the best of shape either. It has a slight amount of delamination, but not enough for me to say, oh, I can't use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And yeah, so now I'm gonna just insert the rope so that we can get the seal ready to go in, slap it up on the car, and see if we can't get it done. So hold tight, guys. I'll come back to you in a few with hopefully some progress. Yeah. That's how we do it. Shawnee C, Motor City Customs. All right, guys, so just a quick clip. It's the same concept like with the back glass, where I'm gonna just pull on the rope to persuade the seal to come around that flange and the clips and whatnot. I'm gonna do that around the entire perimeter of the dash. So wish me luck. It's a little bit, looks like it's a little bit more potential for error than it was on the back glass. But I'm gonna try and see if I can't do it by myself. It would ideally work best if you had somebody on the outside pushing, or putting a little pressure in certain areas. But, we had good luck with the back glass, so why not hope for the same here? So hang tight, we'll be right back. I'll show you how it comes out. Good, bad, or indifferent. Peace. All right, guys, so good news to report. We successfully got it in there. It's 100% in there on all sides. I had a little trouble there. It wasn't too bad. I just needed both hands. I didn't really need pressure on the outside. And the other side, for some reason, went a little bit smoother. Maybe because the glass was already partially in, or maybe I got more soap on it. But it's in, 100% in. So now I gotta snap that one trim piece back in that I had to remove and clean it up, of course. But yeah, I'm gonna start putting the exterior trim on it now. So that's gonna brighten things up a little bit with a little more chrome showing. But the big thing is, I just want to confirm that you can for sure do this one person. You can do it. Take your time and just use the soap. I recommend you do that. Although the guys it's kind of optional. But otherwise, I think you risk having other issues because you're pulling on the dry gasket. I don't know. It's never good. Little lube always helps. But anyway, guys, just wanted to show you that. And yeah, so I'll bring it back to you when I get some of the trim on and you can see, what it looks like. All right, peace. All right, guys, so it's in, But I'm on the fence with it because after wiping it down and cleaning it up, which I guess I should have probably done while it was on the parts car, I discovered it's got quite a bit of delamination too. You can kind of see these hazy white spots, and I mean, it's passable. The wipers kind of rest right there, so you won't really see it it won't be that prominent, so to speak. Kind of in the corners of the windshield, it's a little more prominent, but once the trim is on, it won't be that prominent. So it's one of those things where I'm on the fence because, again, like I said, this is not a show car. I just want to enjoy it, but at the same time, you want to give it your best possible presentation. So either way, I got back with my buddy who has additional parts and told me I just go ahead and I'm gonna still take that glass from him. If his is in better shape than this, then honestly, now that I've done it, it's not that hard to swap it out. The only thing I have to do now is be a little cautious on being able to reuse the seal. When I just removed one from the other car, I didn't care about the seal since I had a new one, so I just razor bladed it out. But in this case, I got to reuse the seal. But I think it'll be okay. I'll just wet it, soapy water, and since it's a fresh install, it should pop right back out. So we'll see. So stay tuned. Because of that, I opted not to put the trim back on right now because, I think I'm going to link up with him maybe on Saturday, and today is Thursday, so it makes no sense to take the time to screw it on there just to show you guys and then end up taking it all back apart and putting it back on. You know what I'm saying? So some people would do that, but I'm just keeping it real, man. This is a real world shop and doing things my way. So that's that. Even though I ran into that slight, cosmetic issue, I'm not gonna let it even stop me, man. I'm happy. That's a big win for me. I've never done this before, and I successfully knocked it out. So add that as another skill set. We can do complete glass now on these cars. And it's starting to look like a more and more complete car. I still got the cover covering up partially, but you guys get the picture. Once that glass goes in, now it's a real car. When the windshield is out, it's kind of a little bit different. I mean, it still hits different. It'd be nice if the trim and all that was on like this car. Then you see a slightly different perspective. But all in all, it's good to go. It's good to go. It's coming together. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to keep moving on it. The door glass I didn't get to. I'm not going to have time to do it today. It's just funny. I don't even know where the time goes, You put in a few minutes work, and next thing you know, a couple hours went by, and it's time to go home. So it is what it is. But, hey, we still got something done, so thumbs up for that. All right, guys. That's it for today. I'm your host, Shawnee C. at Motor City Custom. This is an update on the windshield install on the 63 Impala project. Thanks for rocking with us. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you adjust the bell notifications and select all so you don't miss any of the content. And share if you feel so inclined. Membership is open, and we also have a merch store. Check it all out and explore all the ways you can support the channel and stay tuned into this excellent custom car content in the beautiful city of Detroit, Michigan. Thanks again, and we'll catch you guys in the near future. Shawnee C out. And just a quick walk around with the glass and I still got to put this glass in this door, but all in all, it's coming together nicely. Coming together nicely.